Alright, welcome back to the channel. So, Mikey Garcia calls it a career. He has announced that he is officially retired, and he also stated that Errol Spence Jr. fight took a lot out of him. So, I am definitely going to break this down to y'all. Let's talk about it in this video. King Jr. got another video for y'all. Please sure that you like and subscribe to the channel, and also share the video to get all your latest boxing news, and be sure to hit that bell icon to always stay notified as soon as I release the news and comes out. So with that being said, guys, Mikey Garcia has officially retired. He just simply says that he doesn't have the passion for the sport of boxing anymore. And shout out to Mikey Garcia for giving us, the fans, the fights we want to see. He fought a lot of big names. He's a 4-division champion. We know that he attempted daring to be great, just like Roberto Duran was daring to be great, because he jumped from 135 all the way up to 147. But they don't tell you that Roberto Duran did fought at 140, but he just went back down to 135 and then jumped to 47 to then he successfully beat Sugar Ray Leonard. So with that being said, you know, I agree with Mikey Garcia. I think that was time to hang it up, because when he fought Sandor Martin, I feel like that he could have beaten Sandor Martin. Mikey Garcia is a skilled boxer for his size. He's shown that he can apply mental pressure on you as well and overwhelm you with punches that you don't see, and he also can box with you. And when he fought Errol Spence Jr., we all know the famous line of him. He says, "I think I see something," and he's seen something all right. He got outboxed for 12 rounds straight, and you had all these critics like capping Sugar Ray Leonard running around here saying, "I'm just picking Mikey because he's Mikey, and I think he's clearly going to outbox Errol Spence Jr." And the fans wanted to get upset that Errol Spence Jr. did not knock out Mikey Garcia. If you guys go back, Errol Spence Jr. stated that if you think that you can outbox me and put on a boxing clinic, well, we need to make this fight happen. And Errol Spence Jr. was not looking to knock out Mikey Garcia. He was just looking to outbox Mikey Garcia. And also, Mikey Garcia stated that Errol Spence Jr. did took a lot out of me. And he also says that somebody asked him and said, what is the biggest attribute of Errol Spence Jr.? What is he best at doing? He says that Errol Spence Jr. Physically, he says he's not overly aggressive. He just physically and mentally applies a lot of pressure on you. And he says that the pressure was getting to him. And he says that Errol Spence Jr. reminded of him. And I don't think that Errol Spence Jr. and Mikey Garcia's style is similar. I mean, they have a similar style, but the only difference is Errol Spence Jr. digs to the body more than Mikey Garcia. That's just my opinion on it. But, you know, Mikey Garcia was a great fighter. I would have loved to see him continue the sport of boxing. There was still a lot of big fights that people wanted to see Mikey Garcia in. I wanted to see him fight Devin Haney at I believe it was at 135 for that vacant WBC belt when he vacated. I would have liked to see the fight between him and Gervonta Tank Davis. I would have loved to see him fought Teofimo Lopez. I would have loved to see him get a shot at Lomachenko. All those guys, because Mikey Garcia is a lower weight class guy. But I respect Mikey Garcia. One hell of a career. He picked the right time to retire. Mikey Garcia is 34 years of age, and you know, he's getting up there in age. You know, I don't think he would have had a lot of time left. Even Mikey Garcia would have still continued the sport of boxing. I think he would have still retired maybe close to 36 or 37. I think he would have called it a career right then. But Mikey Garcia, you know, he started to show signs of his prime slip. Maybe he realized this early. Look, since I lost to this guy, nobody knows who I just fought. I guess it's just time for me to hang it up. You know, I just lost all my passion. Even his father, Robert Garcia, was in an interview on Fight Hype, and he says that his son, you know, just lost the passion for the sport of boxing. You know, he just lost the hunger. So it's good that you retired. I'm glad that you made all your money in the sport. Well, basically Mikey Garcia basically robbed the bank of the sport of boxing, and he got, I forgot who he fought, but he got over, I think he fought what, I could be wrong, I'm not sure, but I think he fought what, like Amir Khan or something. I think I'm wrong. I think that's who he fought, and he got overpaid $7 million from the Zone, I think. And you know, he was just basically the bank robber looking for the big names, and he got the big names, and he beat the big names. He beat Adrian Bronner. He beat Jesus Christ. I would love to see him fought Danny Garcia, and it's sad that I don't remember Mikey Garcia's resume like that. I really apologize on that, but I know he beat a big name within Adrian Bronner, and that was a damn good fight. And I would have loved to see him fought Danny Garcia. That would have been a very great fight to see him versus Danny Garcia. I think I was really craving for that fight, because you got two guys that are somewhat pressure fighters. You got a puncher and you got a boxer puncher within Mikey Garcia. And you know, he finished out his career good. You know, 40 wins. You know, 2 losses. 30 knockouts. Hell of a career, you know. And I'm not mad that he's retired. I'm glad he fought the names that he fought, you know. And he did his thing, you know. I ain't got nothing against Mikey, and I hope he enjoys his retirement, you know. I would love to see him come back in the sport of boxing, but if you lost your hunger for the sport of boxing, just stay away from the sport of boxing. You made your money, you did what you had to do, you fed your family, you accomplished well enough, and he even said this himself. I accomplished what I needed to accomplish. So I'm calling it a career. So much respect to Mikey Garcia. I wish him a happy retirement. Enjoy the rest of your retirement with your families and friends, whatever the case may be. And I salute to you for giving us the fights we wanted to see in the sport of boxing. So with that being said, guys, it is what it is. Make sure you like it, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.